Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And tonight, we're talking about what is going on with our investments. Are we buying some more assets? Let's talk about it tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wednesday night live stream. Stop Struggling Now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back. And I got to talk about it tonight. What is going on with our investments, ladies and gentlemen? It's up, it's down, it's up, it's down. Are you in it for the long run? I hope so, because when it's down, we got to buy more and we have to accumulate assets. That is the cry I'm putting out here for 2021. And some of you may be a little bit confused. I've talked about assets before. We're talking about items that you can buy that bring you a profit. Whether it brings you a profit a year from now, 5 years from now, 3 years from now, a profit every month. So we're talking about real estate where you're renting it out. We're talking about crypto that has increased in value. We're talking about stocks that increase in value. We're talking about art, which increases in value. We're talking about even NFTs right now, which is part of the crypto universe, that increase in value. We're talking about trading cards that increased in value. Anything that increases in value without you having to work for it can be an investment, and you want it to be an asset. So tonight, as you guys know, is members only can chat. Everybody else, you can watch, unless, of course, you're on the Haps. Haps, you can probably chat too. And in case anybody doesn't know, there's a Haps app, HAPPS. You can download it from the Google Play Store or the Apple Store. And this allows you to live stream for free to about 4 or 5 different platforms. So if any of you are thinking about monetizing yourself and making yourself an asset, then I suggest you get Haps, because you can make your own payment plan. Unlike on the YouTube platform, they take part of our money. I believe it's a 55 for Google or 60% for Google, and either 45 or 40% for the creators, such as myself. So those are the things that is going to change over time, because the people's money with crypto, you're going to hear it here first, ladies and gentlemen. There's something right now that I'm going to be working on. I've been teasing you guys about this, called BSV. That is the coin. And with that coin, I can program different things. And by the way, the transactions per second is in the thousands. It's not 7 like Bitcoin. It's not 30 like Ethereum. There is no looking around. When I send somebody money, it's like real time. It's there, just like you're used to with a Cash App, with a PayPal, something like that. Transaction times are going to matter in the long run. Efficiency is going to matter in the long run. But anyhow, let's talk about it tonight. And look who's here. Curtis Davis is in the house. Welcome to the Wednesday night live stream, and otherwise known as Mr. Financial. All right, ladies and gentlemen, he's in the house. The icon's next to his name. If you can't chat, there will be a reason. That's because members only can chat on the Wednesday night lives. All right. So tonight, as usual, we can talk about anything. I don't have any subject matter tonight, because with this, we're all trying to invest. We're all trying to make money. We're all trying to get streams of income. So therefore, what are we doing? We either have to buy more assets or we have to invest more when the stock market goes down. Again, my friend, like I said, on Monday night, my friend bought Apple at $832. He could have today bought, Tesla is what I'm referring to. Tesla at $832. He could have today bought Tesla for around $670 to get his dollar cost average down, way down from $832. If he'd have bought at $670, that is almost a difference of $160. So he could have got down to $80 less. So he could have his dollar cost average down to around 720, 725, somewhere in that neighborhood. That's a lot better than being at 832. So those are the kind of things that you have to look for. All right. Good evening, SSN fam. Moses Tillman's in the house. Welcome to the Wednesday night live stream, Moses Tillman. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. With the icon next to your name, Victor Marrero is in the house as well with the icon next to his name and his signature. Let's roll. That's right. That's what we do here. No matter what, we don't stop. We keep going. That's how everybody should be right now. Step on the gas in 2021. We have infrastructure bill coming. We have stimulus money coming. We have PPP, EIDL money coming all this year. You should be grabbing some of it, whether you have a business or whether you have personal. And even if you are a 1099 person who does not have an LLC or an S Corp or a C Corp, you too can qualify for stimulus money. So this is the year that you need to start thinking about investing. No matter what, I implore you to do this. And also part of your investments, let's talk about it. You got to have gold, silver, precious metals. Could be copper. Add copper in the mix. Add uranium to the mix. All right? Steel. This is what's going to be part of the infrastructure bill. Think about that lithium-ion battery technology and everything that's going to be out to run EVs. That's going to be the nickel, the lithium, some copper even. Think about all of that. You need to get some of those assets, ladies and gentlemen. Those are resources that countries fight over. All right? You need some of these assets because the dollar, the way they're spending money like water, the dollar is getting deteriorated on a daily basis. So that means the price of everything has to go up. So we need to buy more assets. All right. Melanie Bonita's in the house. I received my email from SBA yesterday for my additional EIDL. Congratulations. Of course, that's how we got to do it. Making money while we sleep in 2021. That is the goal this year, ladies and gentlemen. Get your assets while you can. There will be corrections in everything. Whether it's the stock market, we don't know. Whether it's in crypto, we don't know when that's going to happen. Whether it's in real estate, we don't know when that's going to happen. But rest assured, it's going to happen. And as far as gold and silver, as far as I'm concerned, they are way below value. And I'm talking about the physical stuff, as well as you can get the ETF as well. But either way, they're well below value, ladies and gentlemen. So you should be getting the physical a little bit, and you should be getting an ETF. They're just sitting. They're not going to move much, okay, in either direction, up or down. But soon as this inflation takes care of everybody, which has to be next year, unless they're going to print some more money and keep rolling this ball down the hill, because one day inflation is going to be out of control and prices are going to skyrocket where people cannot keep pace. No matter how much money you have, you're going to have to be a multimillionaire to keep pace at that point. So don't get caught. Get your streams of income in now. All right. And here's Melanie Bonita. I already mentioned her, but she has 21 streams of income, soon to have 22. I'm pretty sure once she does her real estate investment in Dominican Republic, but she has 21 streams of income, ladies and gentlemen, and go find her books on Amazon. All right. She's here too, and she helps out other people as well. So go see and buy her books on Amazon. All right. Curtis Davis, more EIDL and PPP, cheap money for small businesses. Exactly. These are assets. Your credit is an asset, ladies and gentlemen. What about if you arrange it like we talked about on Monday, where you're saying, okay, I'm going to do investments and then I'm going to use my assets that I have bought as credit. That is the best way to go right now. You have assets and you can borrow against them at 1%. Come on. This keeps you to be your own banker, your own lender. You don't have to go asking anybody for the money as long as you're investing right now. We're going to talk about some gems. There's always some gems being dropped on the live streams. So don't miss Friday night's live stream. All right. It starts at 9:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. So there you go. Now, what about adding platinum and palladium? Exactly. No problem. I agree. Platinum, palladium, copper, uranium, iridium, all of it. Those are precious metals. They all increase in value, especially when there's inflation, because inflation stays right with those precious metals. They are being manipulated right now, but they can only manipulate so many assets. They're manipulating the real estate market. It's a big bubble because they're giving you low interest rates. They're manipulating crypto. All right. They're manipulating gold, silver, and precious metals. They're manipulating the stock market. They're manipulating basically all of the assets. That's why the rich is getting richer. That's why you need to get yourself more assets and investments and get in the game, because millionaires, billionaires, they don't lose. All right. That's what a capitalist society is. They get to manipulate. We live in a capitalist society. They live in a socialist society. So keep that in mind. That's why I'm imploring everybody, get your streams of income. And if I can help you, hit me up at stopstrugglingnow.com. Suppressing gold and silver, the norm in US. Exactly. And if anybody has any doubt, all you have to do is Google JP Morgan. They've been fined multiple times, not once, not twice, not 3 times, for manipulating the metals market. They're still doing it because they know what would happen. They know that they then would actually have to buy something. They can't just print it out of thin air. They know if all of a sudden gold goes from $1,800 an ounce to $25,000 an ounce, they got problems, because that means ordinary citizens don't need them anymore. Now you're the bank, all right? Because every little ounce you own, silver could be similar. Silver right now is around $24, $25 an ounce. By rights, the thing should be over $1,000 an ounce. The reason why I say that is because if you go by inflation starting around 1980 to 2021, that's how much per ounce it should be. But instead, it's $24, $25 an ounce. Can you imagine? It should be bounce up to $200, $300 an ounce. No problem with all this printing going on, but they're manipulating it, making sure the ordinary citizens can't come up that fast. Meanwhile, they come up because they can print money and they act like they're doing something special. All right. What's the main difference between Coinbase and eToro for buying crypto? Which one do you recommend? I don't have any recommendations on that. Maybe somebody else will chime in, because to me, Coinbase, they charge fees. eToro, I guess they probably charge fees too. I don't have eToro. I just basically use Coinbase. And by the way, since he brought up Coinbase, down below, free $10 of Bitcoin when you download the link for Coinbase. I am a member of eToro, by the way, but I've never used their platform. But so I can't answer the question. Maybe somebody will chime in. There's lots of crypto guys here, so they'll know the difference, if any. There might be a difference in fees. That's what the main thing is going on right now. Whether it's Coinbase, they take a fee when you load money up. eToro, they're going to probably take a fee. The cheapest company, unfortunately, is Robinhood. That's what's sick about this. That's an ETF. You actually don't even own the coins or nothing, but they're the cheapest ones. So it's sad what's happening, because the Ethereum network is clogged. The Bitcoin network clogged, which is BTC I'm talking about, clogged. Ethereum, ETH, clogged. Those are the main two. But again, I'll tell you guys the story again. 7 transactions per second for Bitcoin is not going to cut it when you have millions of users. That's why you have to wait 20 to 35 minutes when you send somebody some money, and it takes that long. Ethereum is now the same way, because people are using the ERC20 token running on the Ethereum network. They only do 28, 30 transactions per second or something. They try to say they do 100, but either way, whatever the number is, short of thousands per second, it's worthless. You're going to be waiting on your money, and the fees are going to get higher and higher as more people get into this asset class, which is known as crypto. So if you want the crypto, the free $10 of Bitcoin, please use the link down below. If you want free stock from Robinhood or Webull, please use the links down below, because that's an asset class as well. All right. Now, 22 streams now because of YouTube. Right on. She now has the AdSense. Beautiful. She's up to 22 streams of income, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to catch this woman? Even I can't catch her. She's way ahead. Crypto. Better grab your XRP before the case is dismissed and settled. It's going to the moon. Yeah, Jason Insminger, welcome to the Wednesday night live stream. Hey, I have to agree with you. Somebody, which was MDA0214, who's rarely on the live streams, I specifically remember him asking me, it was 28 cents because of their SEC problem. And he says, what should you do with crypto? I said, buy more. And now look at it. It's $1. Actually, it's probably higher than $1 now. And even though I don't really like XRP, this isn't about liking XRP when it comes to making money. Sometimes XRP is not, Ripple and XRP are two separate things. Ripple actually works with the banks. XRP doesn't do anything. And that's what's funny about this whole thing. So the fact that people could have bought it at 30 and now it's over $1. In fact, yesterday it was $1.11, I believe. But nonetheless, people are making money with it. So I'm not mad at them. It's the people's money. It's ordinary citizens making money. So power to the people. That's all I can say. Do you think there will be Cars for Junkers program part 2? I don't think so. Nope, I don't think so. They can't afford it. I don't think so. Melanie Benita, you're killing it. Congrats. Exactly. Tanisha Lyles is in the house. Hey, family. Hope all is well. Welcome to the Wednesday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Right on. Curtis Davis, after Coinbase goes public, the crypto coins going to explode. Exactly. Exactly. Especially on their exchange. And they're adding more and more. So if you guys aren't into crypto, I suggest you get there because you need to buy assets. Goldman Sachs quietly added them as an asset class just a month ago after, for the last 11 years, saying it's bogus. We're not going to count it as anything. They finally added it. They're going to allow their banking customers to buy some sort of crypto. I don't know which ones. Grayscale. I set this up for the members earlier today. Grayscale has made a large cap crypto fund. And there's only like 5 companies in there. One of them is Link, L-I-N-K, which they just added. And then they have BTC, Ethereum, Litecoin, Link, and I'm missing one. I think there's one more. Those are the 5 that they picked, but they just added Link. So you know what happened with LINK that we talked about months ago. LINK was under $20 just 3 months ago. It's over 30 now, and it's going to rise. And just like Curtis Davis, Mr. Financial just said, it's going down, ladies and gentlemen. The train has left the station with the crypto and the banks and these companies. They have to catch up. How can they catch up? They actually have to buy the stuff, or they have to do what Grayscale's doing and try and do like an ETF where they don't have to buy the stuff, but people are sending money to them and they allegedly are buying these coins. So that is what's going to happen now. They're all going to come out with these little ETF situations because they're like, well, we can't go out here and buy all these coins because it does the opposite. If they go buy more coins, that means the price is going to go up directly. So they're trying to go roundabout, say, hey, send us some money. And we don't know if Grayscale actually has a 1-to-1 ratio. They might be acting like a bank where they can have a 9-to-1 or 10-to-1 ratio money to the actual coin. So that would be messed up. So you see where I'm going with this. They're trying to bypass the system. They're doing it. It's already happening. In Canada, they have allowed ETFs as well. So I finally signed up with Fidelity. And yes, GTBC is on there. 0 trading for over-the-counter stocks. No fees. Fidelity. I don't know of any other company that does it. I'm sure a Schwab, I think, does it as well. But I'm rocking with the Fidelity for the over-the-counter markets. All right, since they have 0 fees. Congrats, Melanie Medina. You are fire. Yeah, she is. Thank you so much, Victor Marrero. That's right, Melanie. Congrats. AdSense money. That's right. Making money while she sleeps. But at least it's something that she did on here. This is content, ladies and gentlemen. This is content. This is an asset. Okay? You got to understand, everything you make is an asset. That is your material. You can take it and just put it on another platform if you want to. Yeah, I know some of you may be saying, what other platform, Eric? There are other platforms out here that you can get paid. All right. So think about it. So that's why you have to keep all your video, all your pictures. You never know when you're going to be able to use it. All right. That leads me to a story time. All right. Thank you so much, Tanisha Lyles, for joining my celebration live last night. Oh, right on. That's so cool. The celebration for the AdSense. That means you have to have 1,000 subscribers or more to be monetized with to YouTube. And by the way, for everybody that wants to start with YouTube, I have a link down below at the almost the very bottom of the description for TubeBuddy. You use TubeBuddy, it can help you with thumbnails. Even though you see my sorry thumbnails, I use it to make that. But I got to admit, I'm probably going to change up the thumbnails soon. So you won't see these crazy thumbnails, which are actually original, because when people see them, they know they're mine. But for the YouTube algorithms, they don't like those. So I'm going to come up with some new thumbnails. And I'm still going to be using the thumbnail generator from TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy also helps you with the keywords. So the titles are all optimized. So like the title tonight, this one I'm using, if you search on YouTube, you'll see that it's like 100. All right. Yeah, it may not help for views, but the title is optimized. All right. So they help you out with a few things, and it's free. You can pay to upgrade, but it's free, and you can still use some of the features. You can still use it for thumbnails. You can still use it for keywords, but your Keyword Explorer in the free version, you can only do 20 times a search to see if the words you're using are going to be close to 100. You want to try to be close to 100 as possible. That's what you want to do. And you want to also have, just for YouTube people, you also, when you do that, you want to have a low number of videos out under that search term, and that helps you out even better. All right. So TubeBuddy down below, free version. You can use it. Use the link, please, down below in the description. Thanks for the heads up, Curtis Davis. Buy more Coinbase. That's right. We got to buy Coinbase, ladies and gentlemen. When it comes out, this thing's probably going to take off. They're going to take off. Crypto's going to take off. I mean, this is going to be a big explosion. All right. The banks are going to be jumping in. The banks are going to be backing Coinbase. They're going to be the underwriters. You can believe JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs. You best believe that one, if not both of them, are going to try to be underwriters on this, so they can get some cheap shares. Because I have a feeling these shares are going to be hundreds. They're not going to be like $50, $150, $200. I really think they're coming out the box. It's going to be 400, 450, 500. You guys have to understand, Coinbase is housing everybody's crypto for United States citizens. They're like the only company that you could put your money into besides the offshoots like a Binance.us or whatever other company.us, right? So you're onboarding to basically Coinbase 3-1. You follow what I'm saying? Out of 100, 70%, 75% of the people in America on board to Coinbase. Coinbase now has your coins. That is valuable, ladies and gentlemen, just like a bank. If a bank said I have $100 billion in there, that means they're valuable. That's how it works. So this is why I think their stock's going to be, who knows, $400, $450, $500 easily. Totally glad I was there, Melanie Manita. Right on. Exactly. All right. Joshua Felder, Mr. Crypto's in the house. What's going on, guys? Joshua Felder, you might have seen that message from Victor Marrero. He was asking if there's a difference between eToro and Coinbase. All I know is I've never used eToro, so maybe you have. Sometimes the computer freezes. So sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like we had a freeze for a second. But Joshua Felder, Victor Marrero, in case you missed the message, he was asking what's the difference between eToro and Coinbase. So maybe you can help him out with that. I don't know myself. All right. Thanks for the heads up, Curtis Davis. Buy more. What's going on? Tanisha Lyles, totally glad I was there. All right. Love this channel. Eric keeps us thinking like the bank or asset manager. Exactly. Because we're the CEO of our life, ladies and gentlemen. Stop giving your money out freely without even thinking about it. You're sitting there giving it out and you're just going, I'm giving it to the 401 guy. I'm giving it to the mutual fund guy. I'm giving it to my stockbroker. My stockbroker calls me up, if you have a stockbroker that calls you up, and he says, hey, we have this new stock you should check out. They're inviting you to invest in something. You could do your own due diligence these days. You have the Robinhoods. You have the Webull. Webull has level 2, and it's free right now. All right? So you have every reason. I mean, you have the Fidelities. You have the Schwabs. You have the tools that you can actually get the information yourself. You don't need somebody calling you up or sending you notices like some of these traders online who say, sign up with me, and I'll send you some alerts and things like that. You don't need all that. Just educate yourself a little bit better. Just a little. It doesn't take that much. You just start getting in tune with the markets, and then you all of a sudden you'll feel a little bit more comfortable. And like I always say, I always keep it down below in the description. Some people don't like doing investing in the market that way, so I always have the Wealthfront link down below. Wealthfront, put in $500, and they start managing your money for you for free. $500 to $5,000, if that's what you have in there, they manage your money for free. All right. You just tell them what parameters you want, high risk, low risk, or medium risk. That's it. Down below in the description, Wealthfront. That's for you. All right. Okay. Yeah. BNB is going to explode. Thank you so much, Mr. Financial. I'm glad you're here because you're always helping us out, dropping the gems. BNB is exploding. You know I'm on it. Yeah, I know you're on it, and it is exploding. And I can't believe it, but it's going to keep going up, quite frankly. They're the number one exchange as far as I'm concerned. Gemini's trying to do something too. What's up, Tanisha? Price is Right winner. Exactly. That's who she is, winning the car and cash. You got to love it. Oh, yeah. Snap jumped 6% today, only $28 in October. That's right, Curtis Davis. He was paying attention. He paid attention under the community tab. He's a member of the channel with the icon next to his name. I told him when I bought it, it wasn't $28 then. It was $10, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? It was $10 when I was telling people, hey, you might want to buy some Snapchat. So it's there too. I don't erase anything, so people can always go through the community tab. Members only, though. They can see it, so they can scroll back like 6-7 months, whenever it was. Maybe even, it was only 7 months ago. It was like $10. And it went up to a high of around 70. And now it's back around 60. But yeah, just 4 or 5 months ago, it was $28. So you could still be doubling. You would have doubled your money right now, even just from that. Good eve, Jay Sco. Welcome to the Wednesday night live stream. Nice to see you again. Very nice to see that icon next to your name. I'm glad you're here. I love TubeBuddy. It definitely helps a lot. Exactly, Melanie Bonita. Exactly. Get your TubeBuddy. Coinbase valued at $68 billion for the exchange next week. Wow. Yeah, and by the time it comes out, listen to this, ladies and gentlemen, men and women, boys and girls, do not with your broker put on anything that says how much you're going to spend. Don't try to jump the shark. There are people, Webull, Robinhood, and brokerage houses, when the when the stock is coming out, they're actually putting in place how much do you want to buy at the open. Can you believe people are actually putting in an amount? So now they're reading on the news that Coinbase could open up at 500, let's say. People are actually putting in their orders saying, well, I'll buy it this amount at 600. Do you know what that's doing? That's giving information to the underwriters. They're sitting there getting that information before they release it. So now they go, well, hey, look, we got 1 million people that's going to pay $600. Well, then we can open at 600. So then you got 2 million that said, well, we'll do 650. They go, then we're opening at 650. That's how they're setting the market. You're giving them the information. Do not give them the information, please. All right? Just don't do that. They have enough information already. They're already doing insider trading. You don't need to be helping them out anymore. I smashed the like button and I forgot again. We're 30 minutes in. Thank you so much, Melody Bonita, to mention that. Please smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. All right? Even up there at Haps, please smash the like button if you're listening to what we're saying. If you like what we talk about, please subscribe to the channel And I always say we can help other people here. We have millions more people to help out, because once you realize that you're working against, the bank is working against you. The top 10 percenters who own everything actually is working against you. So when you're giving your money to the bank, they don't have money. When you give them money, that's the only way they can turn that money that you gave them into other money. And then they say, thank you so much for giving us your money. We're giving you 0.05% interest as a thank you. And then the federal government allows them, like I said, to borrow or leverage it 9 to 1, 10 to 1. So if you put in $10,000, they can go and loan out 100,000, even though you only gave them 10 grand. All right. They actually can print money, but they have to have your money to do it. So once you start doing what I've been saying, get assets that you control, right? And then with the new people's money, such as crypto, this is why Celsius, Nexo, Salt Lending, and all these companies are very, very valuable. And Coinbase is probably going to be doing the same thing, because they're going to be government regulated and they're going to act like a bank. Trust me, they're going to do what BlockFi is doing, acting like a bank. So they're going to harness your crypto, keep your crypto, and you're going to be able to borrow against it. With Celsius and Nexo, no credit check, no qualifying, no nothing, because it's your asset. Now you are the bank. Keep this in mind. You have to be the bank now, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be imperative. This is what you should be working toward in 2021. Okay? That's it. Because nobody's coming to save you. All right? So you're going to have to save yourself. The rest of the world is not America. Okay? Curtis Davis, we in the building. I'm trying to be the bank is the right winner on the next What's Happening in the Financial World Today. That's right, Tanisha Lyles. We're trying to make it the bank. By the way, I'm in Lando Lakes, another man in Florida. This is getting to be crazy. SSN Nation all throughout Florida. Yeah, I can't blame anybody. The no tax thing, I like. Okay? Can't blame anybody on that state tax situation. All right? By the way, I'm in Lando Lakes. Yes. Does anyone know anything about BitCloud? I've heard about it. If so, can you please explain it? It just came out. I just saw a blurb about it. I didn't have a chance to look it up. But again, somebody here might know about it. I don't know that much about it. A recruiter at my job, JP Morgan Chase, told me today that the bank is looking at hiring developers to focus on crypto. Exactly. After Jamie Dimon, as Victor Marrero knows, because if he works for Chase, he does work for Chase. He already knows Jamie Dimon for the last 10 years, up until 2018, was all FUD about it. He was like, no, it's bogus. Don't invest in it. Doing their usual manipulation. That's all they were doing. I know Jamie Dimon was up there buying it. You know how he is. He's not playing with me. He's a smart guy, but he was giving off FUD for all these years. And finally, he's like, okay, I guess we better come to play, because this is no joke. And they were spending time trying to figure out how to manipulate it. You know these guys, what they're doing. And then he finally had to acquiesce and be like, oh, my goodness, I guess we can't stop this, ladies and gentlemen. We can't stop this, boys. We better do something. We better join them. And where's that mining equipment at? We better start doing something here, because this is a problem. We're going to be left behind. So, yeah, and Celsius scares them. Nexo, Celsius, BlockFi, Salt Lending, they're scaring them, because now they know that people are, like I love Celsius Network's name, unbank yourself. They know now you will unbank yourself. And if the crypto goes up, like I really think something's going to happen when Coinbase does their IPO. When crypto goes up, you could have a whole bunch of crypto millionaires. And now those crypto millionaires are not taking their money out of crypto and putting them in the bank. The bank's not going to get any money. These guys are going to leave their money online and then just get yield, which is interest. And they're just going to say, well, I need a loan. Okay, I'll just borrow against myself at 1% interest. They're not going to play around with the bank. And especially when Celsius, Nexo, BlockFi, and everybody else in that genre, they're going to have debit cards, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls, men and women. So if you're not on board, you better get on board too. And like I said, it's easy. $10 down below in the description. You get free $10 for Bitcoin. Oh, by the way, if you want to sign up with Celsius and earn interest daily, that's another thing the banks don't do. So their time is coming. So if you want to earn interest daily, sign up with Celsius Network. I got a link down below, but you have to send them now $400 or more, and then they'll give you that bonus. They'll give you $40 in Bitcoin as a bonus, or $40 in DAI, which is a stable coin, as a bonus. Either way, you're getting $40. The link is down below. And beyond that, we have something else. Voyager, which, by the way, members of the channel just know I bought STMX sometime last week. I also bought it like, I don't know, 2 months ago, 3 months ago. It already doubled, so I bought some more. All right, but I bought it on Voyager, because Voyager, I can buy other coins that are not on Coinbase. And so they have a promo, $100 deposit or more, then you get $25 of free Bitcoin, BTC. All right, simple. Links are down below in the description. We try to make you money. We try to get you money. All right. Okay. So that's no surprise, Victor Marrero. That's not any shock. eToro is mainly for trading. Coinbase is for purchasing coins. Okay. Well, there we have it. I knew Joshua Felder, Mr. Crypto, would know. Victor, it is real now. A new technology coming online with crypto. It's like Internet 99. It's Web 2.0 or 4.0. Exactly. Exactly. And quite frankly, there's a war going on with crypto right now, because Bitcoin and Ethereum is where all the banks and everybody's invested in. But like I said, if you know you can only do 7 transactions per second, that's BTC, and you know you can only do like 30 on Ethereum. That's why there's a lag on Ethereum now. Now, of course, nobody wants to talk about other things other coins that can get you there faster, which is BSV is already doing it. They're doing it already, and everybody's bypassing them. They don't want to do BSV. They want to stay with BTC and Ethereum, the top two, because that's what they put their money in and that's what they control. Everybody's been talking about these. So you got to keep all these in mind. And we're going to find out who's going to shake out. Who's going to be the winner? I don't know. But the banks are way, way behind. Crypto is moving way too fast for them. Exactly, Joshua Felder. The people's money, ladies and gentlemen, and you can be a part of it. The greatest transfer of wealth is happening right now. Don't sit on the sidelines. You've heard me talk about this for the last, let's see, what is this, April? The last 5 months. I've been talking about this transfer of wealth. I've been talking about crypto. I've been talking about stocks. I've been talking about earning interest daily. All of that is at your disposal, and I've been talking about the most important part of all. No credit. They can't block you anymore. No barriers to entry when you have the assets, and now you can borrow and have the money in your account in less than 5 minutes. You're not begging, going, hey, my credit score, why did it drop? Because you guys checked on my credit. Oh, well, you went over 4 hard inquiries in the last 2 years, really? And so my score dropped because you guys checked it. I did have a 740, but now it dropped to a 702. Wait a minute. What's going on? What do you mean you're charging me more interest? That game, over. All right? And the other thing, that credit bureau nonsense, over. Because now they have a situation with the credit bureaus where they're just dictating to people. Well, this guy, he has a 740, even though the other guy who has the exact same credit makeup as him has a 680. Nobody knows. They're just making crap up. And then you get them there and they go, oh, I'm sorry, your interest rate. No, we can't do 3.3. I'm sorry, we have to do 3.9 now, or 4.3. That's how they do us. That's why the people's money is important. If you're not in with the people's money, you better get in now. It's still not too late. Where is your shirt? Nobody's coming to save you. I wish I had it. I don't have it made yet, because that is a long thing to make. I haven't figured out how to do it. I'm going to have to get somebody designer. I'm going to go see him maybe tomorrow. I should go see him. But I think I'm going to be in Miami tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. We got some business to handle. All right. You guys are going to be on the journey. But maybe the shirt thing, I haven't figured it out yet with the nobody's coming to save you yet. All right. So let's see. I think I skipped. Yeah, I did. Yeah, and she did smash that like button. All right. And that's what I love. This one right here I already played. I'm trying to be the bank. I love that. That's what we're trying to do. All right. Yep. Banks are way behind. Nobody's coming to save you t-shirt is coming, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, no fear, no excuses. That's what you have to do right now, ladies and gentlemen, because you don't want to be caught. I'm telling you right now, you do not want to be caught when this inflation really does kick in. Inflation's already up there. I don't care what the government's saying. They're lying. Okay? Inflation is not 2%. You cannot print 10% of your GDP and then tell me, Eric, inflation's 2%. How's that possible? You just printed 10% of the GDP. 1.9 million. Our GDP ranges between 17 trillion and 20 trillion. You just printed 2 trillion. You printed 2 trillion 2 years ago. You printed another 2.5 trillion last year. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? That's 30% in 3 years. How do we have inflation of 2%? And that guy Powell gets on TV and lies. Janet Yellen gets on TV and lies. And meanwhile, people are believing this because they don't know any better. There's going to be inflation. It's happening as we speak. You go to the grocery store. You know 2 bags of groceries cost you $150. Come on now. Don't be playing. Don't get caught. Because what's going to happen is if you don't have assets, what's going to happen when that 2 bags of groceries for 150 is going to turn into 1 bag of grocery for 150. And this could happen in the next 365 days. All right. You can't keep printing 10% of your GDP and walk around acting like everything's fine. And we're already $25 trillion in debt. We're a broke country. This is crazy. Explain to me how I owe 25 trillion and I can walk somewhere and be like, hey, can I get another 2 trillion? Seriously? Nobody's going to give me money. They're going to be like, you owe 25 trillion. Why are we going to give you money? Are you something's wrong with you? Tanisha, we are the bank. You need a loan? Hit me up on phone. Haha, my own coins. Exactly, Curtis Davis. The people's money. Peer to peer. That's what we're talking about here. That's what Salt Lending's doing. That's what Nexo's doing. That's what Celsius is doing. They're using their assets to give people loans. They're doing it. It's happening. Joshua Felder, I see. Key will be the fees of both for buying crypto. Exactly. Oh, and my goodness, it looks like we have a new member of the channel. Charlie's back. Welcome to the Wednesday live stream. Charlie with the icon. Nice to see you again. Thank you so much for joining us as a member of the channel in the members only chat tonight. So glad to see you. Thank you so much for your support. That's right. Oh, here we go. JP CEO stated fintech going to be fire for Silicon Valley Square. It's, oh yeah, I know it. He knows it. He knows what time it is because they're the only ones. See, you guys got to understand. This is why fintech is major, because Square, Visa, MasterCard. Oh, and by the way, MGI. Don't think I forgot Mr. Financial. MGI, which is MoneyGram, Western Union. These companies, remember, they already have a network in place that you can send money. PayPal, they already have customers' network in place. It's electronic anyhow. So they can easily switch to crypto because crypto is electronic. All right? So these companies are going to be able to switch faster than a bank, even though a bank is electronic too. But think about a bank. They're using stupid stuff like SWIFT codes. All right? This outdated nonsense that they're charging me $40 to send $1,000. Come on. This is crazy. Although I have to say, I think they charged me $40 to send 7,000 as well. So either way, but with crypto, well, check this out. Again, I'm riding a high horse with BSV right now. If I sent $7,000 with BSV, guess how much my fees would be, ladies and gentlemen? Try this. I send $7,000. The customer is going to get like $6,999. That's the fee. Okay. Unlike Bitcoin, Ethereum at the moment. Who knows what the fee would be? It'd probably be $2,000 the way they're doing things. But my point is, JP Morgan, he's no dummy. The CEO's no dummy. He knows what time it is. And he's got his paws right into the fintechs. He's got his paws right into the new designers who's going to be trying to get his guys on board, like Victor Marrero said. They're coming in. So, it's all going down. It's going down. We got to stay connected. This is a great network of knowledge. Stop struggling now. Think Tank. Exactly, Tanisha Lyles. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I'm still dropping standalone videos. And we have great people here, great members of the channel who actually help the community of the SSN Nation. Oh, by the way, let me know what you guys thought about Adrienne Bankert doing the cameo for the SSN Nation. She ripped it herself. Normally in a cameo, you usually write out a script or something like that, I guess. So I told her, I said, I'm not writing out a script. I was like, no. Here's the thing. You know what we do. So I'll let you just rip and do your thing. Because actually she's a motivational speaker in her own right now. When I met her, she wasn't as good as she is now, or shall I say maybe as confident. Even though she's on TV and all that, she wasn't that confident to be on a public forum and talk. Now she's honed her skills over these years. So she ripped it. So I give her props. So just so you guys know, I didn't write it. She did it herself. The bankers and hucksters have no more leverage over OCs. Exactly. Their day's over. The people's money's coming. My son makes clothes. The Al-Kachuri on IG, inbox him. He's a rising guru. All right. I like it. I don't mind the promo. He makes clothes. I like that. Okay. I got to remember. Hold on. Right. Because sometimes we just can't have T-shirts and yoga pants, right? Let me see. The Ag Culture. Okay. As long as I get close, I'll find him. All right. I like that. Maybe we'll have them on in case somebody else wants to do some making of their own material, own clothes. That's what it is. We got to be owners, ladies and gentlemen. Stop giving your content away for free. Like we're doing right now on YouTube. We're literally giving Google a way to monetize us. Sure, we make money too, but they get the bulk of it. I'm trying to be like on Haps where I get the bulk of it. And that's what's going to happen with crypto, quite frankly, because I already have some information, which some of you may know already, that with a blockchain, you own your website on a blockchain. Therefore, you can monetize your website and there will be no fees. You follow what I'm saying? There is no 3.5% to Airbnb. There is no transaction fee for when I'm processing a payment coming to me using a merchant account, which is usually 2.5, 2.7, 2.9%. All these fees, gone. All this, the banks know already exists. That's why they're freaking out right now. And that's why they had to jump the shark and say, you know what, we better get Coinbase rocking. Because you guys got to understand, Coinbase and BlockFi, the Winklevoss brothers, they're not your friend. All right? No matter how they act like it, they're not your friend. They're more friends with their cronies, the bankers. All right? So now they're trying to get your money. That's all they're doing. Okay? So look what BlockFi did when they dropped their interest rates. All right? Just acting straight up like a bank. Just like I predicted. Victor Marrero, buy BTC and use Exodus Wallet to exchange coins to your liking. My other favorite exchange is simple. Swap and Changely. Yeah, I've heard of Changely's been around for a long time. Changely for right now. I recommend swapping BTC to BNB and HODL. Joshua Felder, he's saying it like it is. I don't have any BNB, which I wish I would have. I mean, Jesus. I even actually had Binance Exchange 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and I never bought BNB, and it was like $1 or $2 at the time. It was crazy. And now look at it, exploding. But again, we can't win them all, ladies and gentlemen. With all this printing, they need consumers to ASAP up the debt or fiat money. Exactly. That is exactly right. That's what's happening. They're reversing it. Charlie, welcome to the team. That's right, Curtis Davis. Thank you so much. Welcome all new members. You won't want to miss another session. Beware, knowledge is contagious. Thank you so much, Tanisha Lyles. That is correct. We have people dropping gems about a lot of different things. We just don't talk about crypto. We just don't talk about stocks. We don't just talk about real estate. We talk about making money and getting extra streams of income as well. We talk about gold, silver, precious metals, copper, uranium, iridium. We got it all. Platinum, palladium. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We talk about everything because everything can affect your life, and not everybody feels comfortable with just one thing or another. Some people like real estate. Some people like gold and silver and precious metals. Some people like crypto, right? So some people like stocks. It's all different. Some people like to trade cards, baseball cards, basketball cards. Now we have NFTs going on. All right. So there's something for everybody that you may like. And so why not invest in something you like? I mean, even if it's art, real art. I'm not talking about the NFTs. I'm talking about it could be art, right? So you got to pick an asset, ladies and gentlemen. Just do it. All right. Here we go. Also, BNB transaction fees are cheap, like $1 to 68 cents. Yes, exactly. So I don't know what network BNB runs on, though. I haven't even checked into BNB. I just don't like that they're an exchange and they're like centralized to me. The fact that I had to do Binance.us because I'm in the US, that bugs me. You know what I'm saying? Just like Celsius. I mean, all these companies that American citizens can log into, they have to be regulated by the US government. And I just never liked that. That's all. So we have to pick our battles, I guess. Joshua Felder, great. Thanks for the advice. Want to add crypto to my portfolio. Well done, Victor Marrero. Got to add the crypto. You saw let me see, what video did I drop on this? Oh, the last video I just dropped today. I don't know which section I start talking about crypto. It's probably about 8 minutes in, 7 minutes in. Check it out. You'll find something very interesting. I went year over year for some coins. BTC, Ethereum, Theta, Joshua Felder, Theta. I did like 5 coins year over year. I think the lowest coin was 6 to 1 on your money. I think that was the lowest one. No, one was 3 to 1. So if I used this criteria. If you would have had $1,000 in a coin, what would you have a year later? One, I believe, was 3,000 was the lowest, which is still cool. That's 300%. And I think the highest was like 14 to 1 or 13 to 1, which was Ethereum, I think, was a 1,300% increase in a year. So somebody, if they had $1,000 in Ethereum, they would have $13,000 right now. How's that? Men, women, children, teenagers. What do you think? All right. And now it's only going to get even better. The new exchanges wallets are money grabs for crypto wealth. Exactly. That's the way I look at it. That's exactly the way I look at it. JS Go, hi, neighbor. Moses Tillman is by him as well. Oh, my God. All business, nothing personal. Welcome to the Wednesday night live stream. Glad to see you again. Thank you so much for being here. What's going on with the stock market? The powers that be trying to get us to sell our stock. That's right. This winning and losing stuff is confusing me. All business, nothing personal. Here's what we do. When it goes down far enough, you buy more. Make sure your dollar cost average is dropping at least, all right? Just buy a little bit more. Make sure it goes down, because when it starts going back up, your profit's going to be bigger. That's what you do. You beat them at their own game. Yes, they're trying to shake out your weak hands. That's what they call weak hands. People, when the stock goes down, they panic sell, and then they lose their money. And meanwhile, the other guys are saying, scooping it up, saying, thank you very much. I appreciate you selling at this cheaper price. And that's the only way they can get you. So if you just hold on to it, you'll be fine. And as long as it's a good company. I mean, if it's just a speculation play, like I've been doing speculation plays, like I did my friend's 8CMC, which is an over-the-counter thing, right? Speculation. When I did the AITX stock, that's speculation. These are all penny stocks. It was like 8 cents. All right. When I do Doggy Coin, that's speculation, but that's not a stock. So if you're picking like Apple, Microsoft, Marvell, Meli, MELI, if you're picking like NVIDIA, Apple, Tesla, if you're picking these type of companies, just sit back and relax and just buy on the dip. All right. Ford, GM, even like NEO, all these companies are going to be the future, right? Just sit back and relax. They're trying to make people sell. The prices have dropped 50% in marijuana, in EV, and people sold. And now it rose up a little bit and then it came back down. But this is long-term play, all business, nothing personal, and everybody else. This is long-term. This isn't short-term. All right? Just play the game. Great money motivated video today. Thank you, Moses Tillman. I appreciate it. Thank you for that. Victor Marrero, staking the coins can also help you earn more by putting them then in liquidity pools to earn interest. You can't beat free money while withdrawing daily. Exactly, Joshua Felder. Spoken like a true entrepreneur, recognizing when there's money to be made, we got to take risk. And that's what the video was about today, actually. Are you going to take a risk or are you going to sit here on the sideline? And like I said on Monday, you're out here buying groceries. You're out here buying TVs. You're out here buying cars. You don't even think about their go down in value. You don't even look at it as an investment. Most people are just sitting there going, well, I just bought a car today. It's brand new. I drove it off the lot, paid 40 grand for it. But it's off the lot. It's worth 30 now. But I'm willing to pay 40,000 plus interest on a loan for it. That's crazy. No problem. You don't say I lost money. When you go buy a fridge for $4,000, which by the way, my friend bought a fridge for $4,000, which I was like, what the heck? You don't think none of it. You buy a fridge for $4,000. It's worth what after you get it in your house? I mean, seriously, it's not like you care that it goes down in value. You bought a TV, a flat screen, the latest flat screen OLED that costs like $1,500. A year from now, that same TV is going to be worth $700, but people don't even look like they lost money. They don't care. But soon as I said, like I say every time, soon as I say, hey, man, why don't you put half of that or 25% of that into stocks or crypto or something else, all of a sudden people freak out like, I'm going to lose money. I'm like, you already lost money on all these things you bought. You didn't care. Now you care? Come on, man. And now there's more going on here, like Joshua Felder just puts here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're earning interest daily on our money. This is crypto we're talking about. We're earning interest daily. So we're making money while we're sleeping. So you can't get any better than that. It's something you don't have to go work for. You're not slaving 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day to get. So that is very powerful, and you can borrow against your asset. And if the asset goes up in value at 10%, 20%, 100%, 500% clips year over year, you're making a lot of money. And you can borrow against it as a loan. There is no capital gains tax situation when you borrow. All right? March, April, the top 1% are suppressing the market and going to let it up soon. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what they're doing. Buy low, sell high. That's it. Don't panic sell, ladies and gentlemen. There's only 210 trading days. Sometimes I estimate 100 up days, 100 down days. Buy the dip. That's how they do it. I hope that 4K refrigerator cooks the food too. Exactly. Tell me about it. I don't know. Actually, I do know what a $4,000 one is. That's a high-end refrigerator, quite frankly. That's what that is. But it does not cook for you. It doesn't do anything that any other well, okay, hold on. I will say that it does a few things. Okay, so we have the cachet when we have these $4,000 refrigerators, right? When you're sitting there, your friends come over and you sit there and say, hey, do you want some wine? And then they say, yeah. Then you go, which one? And then, of course, you don't have it in the fridge, but they want Chardonnay of some sort. And you're like, but they want it cold. Okay, well, guess what? My $4,000 refrigerator, it has a drawer that you can set it in for 15 minutes and it chills your wine for you up to a certain temperature. That's what it does. Okay, kind of cool, right? For that once in a blue moon type of thing, right? It still has the ice maker, right? So just like a $350, well, I don't know if there's a $350, but a $500 refrigerator has an ice maker, right? And water comes out. You got that too, right? Okay. The only other thing is we're going to have our pumps so we can make ice faster. It's almost like a commercial ice maker, right? So that's what we get with the $4,000 refrigerator. I'm trying to think what other lovely little tidbits there are. It's a little bit more vacuum sealed when it comes to you want to keep your fruits and veggies in a vacuum sealed compartment. They have that. So it's just these little things. It's not really worth it. 4G so that's the funny part. I mean, a $1,500 one and a $2,000 one is the same. It's just that the 4G just has a couple of these little extra features. That's about it. I don't think it's worth $4,000. Me, myself, I had to have the builder included for me. I wasn't buying one for 4K, but they included it for me. So that's why I know about the 4K one. Because when and they break down, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, and a little part that was nothing but a solenoid, dudes was talking about $700. Luckily, there's Amazon. And so Amazon said, hey, that's $75. I replaced it myself. But the guys who came out to look at it said, oh, Eric, this is going to cost you $1,200. I was like, dude, you're smoking crack. All right. Yeah, they go out, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, maybe it went out 10 years later, but still, they go out just to say. All right. Yeah, cooking it too. We have to retrain our minds to get appreciation, not depreciation of our money. Exactly. LOL. All right, Melanie, there must be free lobster and steak with fridge. Exactly. Are you in Theta Pool, Eric? Yes, I am. Thanks to you, Joshua Felder. I know you getting them daily gain. Exactly. Thank you so much, Joshua Felder, Mr. Crypto. You're the one that brought it up, I believe, on a Friday night when you said 5 months ago, hey, Eric, you might want to check out this Theta when it was hella cheap. That's right, man. Hey, that's right. We got to do what we got to do. It's a risk, especially when it's hella cheap. I mean, when things are $20-$30 or less, that's cheap. That's worth the risk. And at the time, Theta was, I don't even remember what it was under 20. I know that. It was under 15, I believe, too. So it was cheap. So I took what you said, Joshua Felder, just like you dropped gems. I listened. I did it. Internet connected fridge, cooling wine. You're right. That's it exactly. And it didn't have a TV on it either. Oh, man. Why you need a computer? Just use the 4K refrigerator touchscreen to buy crypto and stocks. Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure his 4K computer fridge has that touchscreen on there. That's funny stuff right there. Yeah. And again, no qualms about buying that refrigerator. But when I said, hey, why don't you get I can't remember what I told him. I told him to get something. It was crypto. I said, hey, man, just go and get like $50, $100 of crypto, ETC or whatever. The same guy that bought a $4,000 fridge says, well, I don't understand crypto, so I don't want to invest in it. And I'm like, dude, you just bought a $4,000 fridge. You're going to worry about $50, $100. I was like, just put $50, $100 in there and learn how it works. But he bought a $4,000 refrigerator. This is crazy to me. All right. That's kind of wacky. Right. So he wants to study. He wants to, understand a little bit better. And I'm still thinking, man, you just spent a lot of money. Why are you worrying about the little stuff? And the little stuff actually could pay for that fridge in maybe a year or less. And I'm talking about maybe even $100. All right. Because crypto can do another 1,000 times. It could, depending on which one. Like Theta's a good one. Link's a good one. Polkadot's a good one. And there's others. There's about 10 to 15 coins that are probably going to do 1,000% this year. Easily. All right. Just keep that in mind. That's the thing you got to think about. You always have to take a risk, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be afraid to take a risk. You're taking a risk with your money every day. All right. When you go out and eat dinner, you spent money. You could have put it in the stock market or crypto. You're taking a risk. All right. It's the mindset that makes a difference. That's it exactly. That is it exactly, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's see what we're talking about here. We're 1 hour in, so please smash that like button, everybody. And if you're on Haps, please smash that like button as well. Smash the like button because we got to get this YouTube algorithm rocking, right? Let people know we're here and help other people, like I always say, because, you know, I run the live chat replay so everybody can watch what the gems are and what people are saying in the chat. So when this is over, so ordinary people can see it. But if other people see this, you can always comment down below, and I try to answer all comments. Okay? YouTube recently has started hiding and not notifying me when people leave comments. And then I find out when I go in the back office, all of a sudden I'm like, what's this? They have a column, I can't remember the column, but basically it's like unread. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? I didn't get any notification of these. So today I found things that people left like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 days ago. None of that notification came to me. So now I have to start going in the back office and look for these unread messages because they're not notifying me. That's not good. I'm not liking that. People are thinking that I'm ignoring them. Some people estimate Bitcoin goes to 1 million. Yeah, I'm thinking it's going there too. I don't know about 1 million, but I'm thinking it's going to get to like 100, 150, especially when all these guys start piling in after the Coinbase thing. And it's not going to be immediate. What I mean is it's going to be 55, try to get out some weak hands so they can get some cheap. In fact, it might even drop to 45 like it did before. So people start selling. And then all of a sudden it's going to go right back to 60, then 70, then 80. And then meanwhile, I'm listening to these people on YouTube, on the social media, talking about, oh, you shouldn't invest in Bitcoin and crypto. And I'm like, man, you've been saying the same song for 2-3 years now. Meanwhile, you're not helping anybody because all these people would have 10 times their money, 20 times their money. So somebody put in a $100 2 years ago. It's now 2,000 if it would have been Ethereum. It could be a lot more if it's other coins. So I'm just saying, this is not, I'm not condoning any of that talk. We're trying to make money here. And if the money says put it in crypto, fine. We're going to ride that horse until it dies. Somebody's making money. Why not us? Okay? Invest in yourself, ladies and gentlemen. You're willing to go to a college and the college says, oh, yeah, you're going to get an education, but we can't guarantee that you're going to have a job. But we want to charge you $20,000 a year. So by the time you're out of school, you're going to owe 80 grand. Is that a deal? And people are signing up for that. But they don't. I'm like, this makes no sense to me. How are you going to sign up for 80,000 in debt or 100,000 in debt? And then you say, well, I can't spend $200 on myself. And you have no guarantees either way, whether crypto goes down or up, whether you spend 80 grand, 100 grand in college and get a job that's going to be able to pay that debt back. You have no guarantees on any of that, but you're willing to go sign up for it. Think about it. All right. That's one of the problems that's in America, is because people are so easy to say, you know what, they told me I need an education. They told me I can go to school. And then you sign up for their stuff. And then you get out of school and they're sitting there telling you, I don't have a job for you. I have a job for you, but I'm just going to pay you like $20 an hour. You start doing the numbers and you're just like, wait, isn't that $800 a week? Isn't that $3,200 a month? Wait a minute. Rent around here costs $1,500 a month, $1,400 a month. They're like, wait a minute, hold on. I owe 80 grand. How am I supposed to pay this back? I can't. And what about getting a car? What about getting all this other stuff? You know, I need food. I need stuff like that. So you got to think about this, ladies and gentlemen. The buck is stopping now. That's why I'm saying in 2021, you have to get on board. You can't sit back any longer and think that everything is going to be status quo. You have to get your extra streams of income. You have to invest because you're not getting interest anywhere. I'm giving you all the vehicles where you can make money. You're listening to people right now telling you about great gems and ways to earn interest on your money daily. Are you going to at least try to learn a little something? Yes, I have videos up. You can go see the crypto videos. You can watch any Friday Night Live that we do for 2 or 3 hours, and you will see multiple gems being dropped. All right? So I'm imploring you guys again. You keep hearing me say this. Please start investing in yourself, whether it's gold, silver, precious metals, whether it's stocks, whether it's crypto, whatever the case may be. It's only money. All right? You can always make more, but you cannot afford to miss the train. So the train is this. Last year, if you would have taken your stimulus money that they gave you, the $1,200, and put it in Bitcoin, people are saying it would have been $10,000, $12,000 this year. 1 year, ladies and gentlemen. So this is why now when people got $1,400, they said, you know what, I'm putting it in the stock market or I'm putting it in crypto. People who are going to get their PPP money and get that EIDL money, they're going to be putting their money into crypto too. The banks are going to be putting their money into crypto too. So that's why the prices are going to rise. Can you pick the one that is only $5 now, $10 now, $20 now, that could possibly be $400 next year? Like, look what's happening with BNB that Joshua Felder was talking about. In fact, this is what we do on the lives. I'm going to go look at something myself because I didn't look at BNB. Yes, crypto, real money, miss opportunity. Should just go. I must have missed. Nope, didn't miss that. As you know, I love real estate, but it's impossible to find additional properties at a good price point. The 150K properties are history, even old ones. Exactly, Victor Marrero. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Due to what they did with the interest rate and reduced it, so that created a bubble where everybody was out here buying the homes. And then even when you get PPP money, EIDL money, now you have these capital firms buying up neighborhoods, increasing the value again because they receive free money. I mean, this is just craziness what's happening. So there's bubbles everywhere. So the question is, just like Victor Marrero was in the position to buy 150K homes or whatever the real estate is, he got in at the right time. And the same rules apply, whether it's with stocks, whether it's going to be with crypto, whether it's going to be with gold, silver, precious metals, uraniums, all that. The right time matters. It does you no good to listen to CNBC and they tell you, oh, crypto's on fire. Well, guess what? CNBC, they're like 3 months behind. By then, people have already gotten 3, 4, 500, 1,000% gains on their money. They're Johnny come lately. That's because they're telling you after the fact. They're not going to tell you when it's happening or before it happens. We're telling you before it happens. That's the difference. You can do your own research and find out for yourself. And just like what happened with this real estate, the 150K properties are gone. They're not coming back. Same thing. That's what's going on. Ask anybody in Austin, Texas, when at first they used to be able to buy homes for 150. Then they sat by and go, oh, yeah, nobody's going to buy a house for 250. Nobody's going to buy a house for 350. Yeah, right. Nobody's going to buy a house for 450. What's going on here? Last year, that house was only 150. This year, it's only a year and a half later, it's 450. Elon Musk says, well, I'm going to do some gigafactory stuff over here in Austin. Oh, wait, what do you mean the houses are 600,000 now? It was just last month the house was 450. See, ladies and gentlemen, there's a perfect timing for everything. And if you sit on the sideline, you're going to lose. All right? There's wealth being created right now. You do not have to miss out. All right? Every day we pull up to gas pump, buy coffee, buy grocery, insurance premium up. Every person needs a hedge, crypto, fast growth. Exactly. I forgot about the coffee and the groceries and the insurance premium. Jesus, tell me all about it. Should I buy more BSV over BTC? I have no suggestion on this, but all I know is I'm down with the BSV. But look, I buy both because BTC is a store of value at this point. All right. But I'm buying BSV. BSV just a month ago was 202. Now it went up to like 250. BNB's doing the same kind of movements. But yeah, I'm all over BSV myself, Jay Sco. Yeah, I got to admit, I'm all over BSV right now. And that's what I'm going to be using for SSN Lifestyle, by the way. Great. So here, I'm going to pull up something. I think I use Theta. I'm going to do Theta chart right now. All right. I'm going to see. I tried to get somebody on tonight, but they're not coming. Nobody wants to be on the live streams with us, man. You know why? They don't want to be asked the real questions and have to answer off the top of their heads. Let me go see. I'm going to pull up Theta coin price. Let's go see what that is. I'm going to pull this up. And I'm going to start showing people on the lives like we always do. You know how we do this. We have no problem with doing real time. Okay, Theta, what's happening here? Let me go. I didn't mean to do this because I don't really like coin market cap. I don't like coin market cap that much. But we're on it. 1205. Theta's still cheap, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Let me go. I don't really like that. Let me go to Coinbase. Theta's on Coinbase. We'll go there. I don't like market cap for what I'm looking for here. So we're going to pull this out. And by the way, like I said, in case you just joined us, down below in the description, free $10 of Bitcoin just for signing up. And then when you get over here to Coinbase, they have a Learn tab. And under the Learn tab, you can learn more, and they give you like $3 here, $1 there of other crypto. Okay? So just keep that in mind. All right, let's go find our Theta. Here's Theta right here. Still cheap, $12. I thought it was higher than that, but it's okay. I bought lower than that because I listened to, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is November, 61 cents. All right. November 20, look at this. January, February, $3. Okay, it's $12 now. You would have 4 times your money. That's 400%, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so whatever you put in is 4 times that number. Now, Joshua Felder told us about Theta way back here. It was 60, I think it was like 69 cents that night when he told us about it. Yeah, so here it is, December. This looks like December 12th. I don't know if that's a Friday, but it was around 69 cents when we did it on a live stream. And here it is. You can see year over year, 13,000%. Do you see that, ladies and gentlemen? It was 9 cents, 7 cents a year ago. That's it. 9 cents a year ago. I didn't know about Theta a year ago, but we knew about it in December or November. All right. There you go. Perfect example. All you had to do was invest $100 a year ago, right? $100. You would have had, I don't know what that 3 cents and $100 is, but anyhow, that would have been like 1,000 coins, quite frankly. Yeah, so you would have $13,000 in your account right now. There we go. All right. Let's go look at some other prices, shall we? That's why I'm talking about crypto a lot, because Coinbase is coming on board, and here we go. It started, right? Bitcoin is down to 56. It was 58 just yesterday, right? So I have a feeling this is going to start going down the closer we get to the Coinbase. We'll find out if it's if that's what's going to happen, but I would bet my last dollar, because they need people to sell, right? I'd be willing to bet my last dollar on that. Let's go look up Binance. Here's the one that we're talking about too. I'm not investing in BNB. I don't think. I can't log into my BNB account that was international. Year over year, they're at 2,000%, ladies and gentlemen. And last year it was $15. a year ago. You can start putting that 15 into like 300, well, almost $400. That's a lot. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, $1,000. I believe that's going to be 24,000 now. And I was wrong about the 13. That was going to be like 130, I believe, at the 13,000%. So this is what you're missing out when you don't want to take a risk. And you can take a small risk, $30, $40, $100, whatever. A cup of coffee every now and then. You never know what's going to happen. Right? All right. Let's see. I'm missing something. Let's see here. What am I missing? There's something missing. Okay. That's the one we saw. Facts. You can miss out on investment. Yes, in Austin. People waited and waited. Now home's up $400K in just 3 years. The house material did not change or labor. Exactly. Exactly. Curtis, that's the robot mode in some humans. Work, buy, meaningless things, repeat, die. Some of us need to take some risk in order to change our way of thinking. Exactly. All business, nothing personal. Appreciate that. That's exactly right. Bitcoin Gold is an eye watcher too. Symbol is BTG. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. There's going to be there's a couple of the gold. They're trying to tie themselves, say they're tying themselves to the gold market, but I'm with it. It's almost like an ETF type of thing, but I like it. I agree. BTG, let me know. Is that even out yet? Is that out? Let's go look. I don't know if that's out yet. Let's see. BTG crypto. All right. Let's see. I don't know if it's out. There's an IPO, invest 5,000. Yeah, I don't. Oh, here we go. It might be out already. Seems like it isn't crypto. I don't know. I don't know. Let me know if you can buy that. Oh, Bitcoin Gold. Okay, it looks like it is out. Oh, it is out. Split from Bitcoin. All right, we got to find out about this Bitcoin Gold. I can't find the price. Let me know. Joshua Felder. Okay, all business. Yes, sheeps. That's what you call it. You know, wolves are here. You might want to catch Bitcoin Gold. Just saying. Yeah, I want to catch Bitcoin Gold. I bought Binance Coin at 225. Okay. I'm hoping I bought Binance Coin when it was like 5.20 cents or something. Because I've been a member of Binance for like, I don't even know, whenever it came out. And they used to do exchanges and swaps on there. So I don't think I did though, but I can't log into my international account. So I'll have to log in when I leave the country again. And hopefully I have some sitting in there. Whether it wouldn't have been anything major. It would have only been like, again, $10 or something. It wouldn't have been anything major at the time. So wouldn't have been anything crazy. All right. Yeah. So hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, you understand what we're talking about here, because it's not only that, we just got to get more assets. And you guys, if you're new to the channel watching this, please go search the channel for no money down real estate, zero down real estate. Yes, it's possible, but it's just not in the United States. That's all. Okay. It has to do with Dominican Republic that I've been concentrating on, and no qualifying, no credit checks, but you do need streams of income. You just got to pay them. You put down your 10% and then you pay monthly while they're constructing the place. So no credit is needed, no qualifying. They don't do a credit check, no background checks, no check, like a free country. Okay. You're putting your money up, and when they finish building it, you're going to owe like 70% LTV. And if you're new here, Victor Marrero bought at the Cana Rock property at Galaxy, and he bought his, as an example, $231,000 was the original deal, and now it's worth $300 3 years later. So now he only owes 50% LTV or less. Well, it's around 55 to 50% LTV is now that I'm thinking about it, which now means he can get a loan anywhere. He doesn't need to pay cash for this. He can use the money from his Airbnb and his rental and have that pay for his loan. And how much is a loan going to be on 115K? I mean, when you think about it, even if you had to pay 5 or 6%, I mean, what's it going to be? I mean, that's crazy. 500 a month, 400 a month, something like that. So that's what we're talking about here. Get in the game. You can get assets. Nobody's stopping you. It's just that you got to change where you're looking for the opportunities, because the government just makes sure that they're trying to give you something, but you're paying the tax. This $2 trillion is not tax-free. Every American citizen and my grandkids, great-great-grandkids, and great-great-great-grandkids are going to be paying this back. All right? BTG, $75. Let us know where we can buy this BTG, because I haven't seen it. Well, maybe I didn't pay attention, but let me know where we can buy the BTG gold, because I like that. I want to get in on some of that too. All right? Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I take risk all the time. All right? And the reason why you can take risk is because when you make more money and have streams of income, you can sit there and go, okay, I can lose 200 here, 500 there, 400 there. But at the same time, I'm also winning 400 here, 500 there, 1,000 there. So it's a trade-off. All right? And then every now and then, something crazy happens where all of a sudden that little 200 or 300 ends up being like 5,000, 10,000 unintentionally, but it was intentional because you said, I want to buy Theta when it was 69 cents, 71 cents. That was intentional. Okay. Now that it went up in 3 months, 4 months, it goes up to $12. You're like, all right, beautiful. Right? 1,000%. I'll take it. Right? And so now we get to ride the wave. It's that simple. Oh, no. Don't tell me another one, Joshua Felder. Did you just say Simple Swap? Jesus, man. How do you keep this all straight? I mean, I need an Excel sheet just for all the places we have to go. Simple Swap. Okay, we can't go to Uniswap. We can't go to Exodus. We can't go to Coinbase. We can't go to Binance. We can't go to Gemini. We have to go to Simple Swap. Okay, give me the Simple Swap routine. Is this the usual where I have to send a coin over? Let's just call it normally BTC or Ethereum. And then I have to swap between the Ethereum or the BTC and the BTG at Simple Swap. And then where do I keep the BTG? Am I keeping it on Simple Swap, or am I sending it out to another wallet? Let me know. All right. Trade your BTC for BTG using Simple. Oh, he answered. That's what I was thinking. It's a normal swap scenario. Okay, so then where do you hold your BTG at then? Please let me know. This will help out other people as well. And like I said, if you want your free shares of stock from Robinhood and Webull, please use the links down below. They're there. If you want to earn interest on your crypto, please use the link down below for Celsius or Voyager. All right, either one. They're both down there. All right. And a word from our sponsor. Tifosi Optics. All right. You can get your custom shades, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, some people would be thinking custom, like how much is that going to cost me? Nah, this is why I love these guys. $64, $65. You can have your own special color frames, your own special color lenses, even the side of the glasses themselves. You can change them to colors or blacked out or carbon fiber even. Yeah, 25% off right now. Custom sale is the promo code. All right. It's probably on the website. All you got to do is go to TifosiOptics.com. The link's down below in the description. You know how we do this. All right. Joshua, are you familiar with the PiCoin? I'm sure he is. That's what's come out. Those are calculated risks. The other option is not taking risks, but that won't get you there. Exactly, Victor Marrero. No risk. Staying safe is not going to get you there, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to be left behind. If you're not paying attention right now, I'm glad you're here. But please, don't think that you can just sit there and go, hey, I have a job. That's all I need to do. Do not think that. And by the way, I have a job. Do not think like this. I have a job and I'm putting my money in the 401k. Because if your 401k is just generating a roughly like 10% or 5% or 12%, you're still left behind. You know your grocery bill has went up more than 10 or 12% this year. Those in normal times would be considered pretty good gains. But when there's inflation, hidden inflation, it does you no good. So you're doing just what a lot of my friends have done, which there's nothing wrong with it. You work for, a long time, you put your money away, then you have a few $100,000, maybe even $1 million. And now, will that last when you're only like 50, 55 years old? Will that last for another potentially 30 years? So you guys start doing the numbers. You divide 1 million by 30 years, you're going to find yourself going, hey, wait, what is that? Is that $30,000 a year? That's right. You can't live on $30,000 a year right now in most major cities or even suburbs of major cities. So that's why $1 million is not going to be enough. And if inflation keeps going, which it will, that means a large 10, just call it 10%, is siphoned off every year. So that 30, now you had to make 33 to equal 30. And next year, you're going to have 36, 37 to equal the 30, the 2 years from now. You're not going to be able to keep up. So $1 million is not even enough. If you're going to live another 30 years, you don't know if you will, but if you do, you will. You're going to have issues. You're going to have medical problems, more than likely. Your medical insurance won't be covered 100. So all this stuff comes into play. So you better have streams of income coming in. That's all there is to it. All right? Because like I said, a lot of my friends retired and they sucked away. They took off the top 500, 800. They were making nice sums of money year after year after year. And they let it sit in a 401k or the company plan. And sure, 10%, 12%, 8%, whatever. But if they would have took control and did a self-directed investments themselves and taken a risk and said, you know what, when that Bitcoin came out 10 years back, 11 years back, and maybe even 5 years ago, you would have just, if they would have just been like, I'll put 200 in here or 100 or 50, they would have made more money, or they would have more money right now than the 30 years that they were working. Simple. From 5 years ago. Okay? That's how crazy this is. If they'd had Ethereum or Bitcoin, any of those, they would have more than $1 million from their $800 a month investment. Or even half of that. That's how crazy this is. So timing is everything. So you can't let your risk adverse mindset stay here. All right? I'm going to end this up in short, ladies and gentlemen, because it's an hour and 33 minutes. It's a Wednesday night. So that's how we're going to do this. Pi Network. Curtis Davis, yes, I know about Pi. Yeah, Mr. Crypto would know about Pi because he likes making that money. True. Talk to people. Their 401k hasn't moved more than 10% in 3 years. Robbery without a gun. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, because they don't know anything. Most people are very happy with 10%. But I'm like, hey, you do know inflation is more than 10%, right? And they're like, what are you talking about? The government just said it's 2%. I'm like, okay, look, common sense. Go to the grocery store. That's your number one thing. That's where you're at. That's what you have to consume. Your cable bill, your gas, your lights, they didn't stay the same. They increased. Come on. Stop playing with yourself. Did your job give you a 10% raise? Hell no. So you got to take it upon yourself right now. Robbery without a gun has been happening for the last 50, 60 years in America. Eric, the key phrase, siphoning off the wealth, the fund managers. Exactly. That's what they're doing. The whole government system is set up to siphon off your wealth. That's why there's taxes. That's why they don't care about giving $2 trillion of stimulus money. That's why they have no problem with printing up money. Multiple streams of income. Exactly. Miss 21 streams of income. 22 streams of income now. Got to give her the props. Eric, use Simple Swap to get BDG and send it to Exodus wallet. BTG is on Exodus. Okay, I knew you were going to throw in the Exodus again. That seems to be the spot to keep most everything. But hey, if that's the only way I can get some BTG, that's how we're going to have to do it. In fact, I better write this down because Simple Swap I never heard of. I'll probably forget. Then I have to watch the video again. All right, Simple Swap, ladies and gentlemen. You hear that on Haps? All right. What gets me just taking 5% and investing in Bitcoin instead of 401k? Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. It's exactly right. You can hodl BTG on Exodus. I've never messed with Exodus at all. So does Exodus give us any interest? Let me know. So you guys are getting a full lesson here on some crypto maneuvers. Once again, you can download Celsius Network and get interest on coins. You can go to Celsius Network, use the link down below. If you put in $400 or more, they give you $40 in BTC or DAI. Or if you have $25,000 or more, then they'll give you $500 worth of BTC or DAI if you send that over. All right. Let's see. The house never loses. Treasurer and Fred printing unlimited. Exactly. They just buy up everything. That's all the Fed's doing. Changing my allocations right now as we speak. 401k. Sorry, I got to go get my own profits. Exactly. Welcome to the CEO of my life, Tanisha Lyles. That's right, because they're sitting there, people just like your coworkers. My coworkers who I used to work with, they'd be like, Eric, look, man, we got like 9% on our money this year. I was like, you guys are killing me here. Guys, what if I said I'm getting 18? They're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, man, I don't send my money to 401k. They siphoning off my money too. We pay them 2% back in the day. We used to pay them 2% annually as in the mutual fund fee or the 401k fee. So not only did I only get 8 or 9%, I would have had 11 if they weren't siphoning off my money. So crazy stuff. Just crazy. Couldn't believe it. We speak. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I'm glad to hear that. Exactly. I'll make a video for you, Eric. This will be easier. Hey, please make me a video, Joshua Felder. I'll put it on the channel. You know, just make it. As long as I can put it up on the channel, I'll do it. I'll make a video and splice it in. No problem. That would help people out greatly. Makes it easier for them. A barrier to entry will be eliminated so they can see it. I only add to my 401k up to the company match 5%. Exactly. Nothing more. I just don't want to miss the free money at the end of the year. Exactly. And oh, by the way, Victor Marrero, he might be able to attest to this. A lot of people hear that company match thing. And what you're thinking is you're going, okay, I'm putting in, let's say, I don't know, $500 every month. Come to find out, the company's not matching the $500. They're only matching, like, for instance, 5% of your $500. People get caught up in that too. You're thinking they're matching the whole thing when they're not. They just don't tell you they're not. They just go, oh, we got a 10. Well, usually it's 2% or 4% or something, single digits. But it could be in this case, we're matching 5%. And you're putting in $500 a month, and at the end of the year, you're like, hey, I thought you were matching this 5%. Oh, no, we're matching 5% of what you put in, or 10% or 20%. It's not the full amount normally. That's another little loophole that they have you mixed up in. It's crazy nonsense. Victor, exactly. He knows what time it is. You can see Victor's been around the block before. From the time last week when he said, hey, I bought something in Georgia when I was at Fort Benning, and then he rents it out. Man, he knew what time it was even back in the day. Get your asset right. Have somebody, that means it's an asset. People are paying you. And now he says that that's paying for his house. The mortgage, or not the mortgage, but the rental income from that property in Georgia is paying for the house he's living in now. That is how you do it. That's what we've been talking about here for 2.5 years, ladies and gentlemen. You buy assets, the ones that pay you, and you use that money to live on. Use that money to buy other assets. That is the name of the game, but you do have to take risk. You can't just give your money away to somebody because they're using your money. You have to direct your own money, be CEO of your life. If you want to be an emerging millionaire, and I keep mentioning all this, CEO of my life, that's a t-shirt we have. You can go to stopstrugglingnow.com website. No fear, no excuses. All right? All of that. Go do it. That's right. Tanisha Lyles, I'll make it when the live is over. Right on, Joshua Felder. I appreciate it, man. Thanks in advance. Exactly. Great information. Thanks, Charlie. Thank you. Glad to see you again. Thank you for being here on a Wednesday Night Live. I'm about to wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen. And remember, if you guys ever want to talk about any subject matter, you know it's open forum here. We don't play the games that we can't talk about something. Even if I don't know about it or I'm not that adept at it, I'll let you guys know. You know, because when it comes to crypto, I told you before, yeah, I know about crypto, but it's not something that I've been paying attention to for the last 10 years. I was like, forget about it. I don't know what this stuff is. But we have people here that can help you with the crypto. And now Joshua Felder's even kind enough to make a video. So people on the channel are going to be able to find out how to do swaps, how to go to Simple Swap, how to exchange. Because at first it's kind of daunting, especially when you do swaps. Because most people are used to going to Coinbase and you just load your money up and buy the coin. Well, see, back in the day, it wasn't that easy. Back in the day, the swap thing was normal. So we used to have to go to Binance or Gemini or BitHub or a bunch of others because not everybody had these swaps. So in other words, we have BTC coin. I'll use this BTC. And it had to be a pairing. So BTC had to be a pairing with ETH. That's the only way I can change my BTC into ETH. If the exchange didn't exchange BTC to ETH, then I couldn't change it to ETH. Then they would say, okay, well, you got to have, I'll use an example, you got to have a BNB coin. Then the BNB to ETH matches. So then what we had to do is swap. We'd have to put in the BTC. Then we have to go swap the BTC into a BNB. Meanwhile, they siphon off some fees. Then I can go buy my BNB and swap it into ETC. They take off a few more fees. That is how exchanges used to work. And that gets people all bogged down. Each obstacle you have to jump over, people say, nah, I don't want to deal with it. So that we're still in the swap phase, which is funny as hell. You would think after like 5-6 years that it would have been as simple as, hey, I just want to buy this coin. Call it a day, right? Like Voyager right now. You just put your money on Voyager. The coins are all there. You slide over the buy button. Done. All right? That's what I love about Coinbase. Same way. You put your money up, then you just go there. The ones they allow you to trade, done. You buy. But for all the other ones that we can't get because we're blocked, we're U.S. citizens, like the BTG, right? Like the OMI, O-M-I, these coins are moving up and we can't buy them. Okay? This is craziness. Just like the BNB coin, for instance, on fire. We have to go do swaps in order to get this. This is what I'm talking about. We're being blocked. But only the people who are actually going to persevere, who actually is saying, you know what, I don't really care about you blocking. We're going to figure out another way so I can get this. Because if I get this, I have financial freedom from the same people that are blocking us. And if you really think about it, why is the government blocking us from something that they claim is nothing? Why is that? See? Wake up. Nobody blocks you just for the hell of it. They're blocking you because you know what happens if you have 100 million people be able to not have to work, not have to do something, and they have their own bank, and they don't even have to go see a lender. They don't have to borrow any money for nothing. They can borrow from themselves. You understand what happens here? We're all free at that point. All right? And they can't stop it. So that's why they keep these hoops going. All right? Think about it. All right. I'm going to end this up in a second because I got to get off my little high horse over here. No problem, guys. No guru zone. That's exactly right. Joshua Felder, thank you so much for that, man. I look forward to that. Thanks, Eric. KuCoin. Yes, Wilson Ku's in the house. Welcome to the Wednesday night live stream. Yes, I know about the KuCoin as well. Again, we got to jump through hoops, ladies and gentlemen, just to get these. Imagine some of these coins, yes, they've already went up because the rest of the world can buy it. So like the BTG is at $75. Imagine if we would have had it on Coinbase when it first came out and we would have been able to buy it $3, $2, $1. See, this is what I'm talking about. They're blocking your progress to be free from the financial system because as long as they have you in their pocket, you are now a subsidiary of the United States Corporation of America. All right? You're a subsidiary. You're being taxed. That's why they're taxing crypto as well. But that's why they're trying to do some nonsense talking about unrealized capital gains, which that will never happen because all the billionaires and millionaires, all that profits in the stock market, that would be unrealized capital gains, even though they never sold it. So I guarantee you that's not going to be a thing. But they're trying to put that FUD out there so people don't buy crypto, right? Because imagine this, all these crypto millionaires, when they have their money sitting at Celsius, BlockFi, Nexo, or just sitting in Coinbase or Exodus wallets, and the guy sitting there for 10 years ago, he bought the Bitcoin at whatever, $1. Now it's at 58. And the guy has like probably, $50 million of realized, unrealized capital gains he never sold. They're trying to tax people on the man's 50 million, even though he never took it out, never sold it, never did anything. They're not trying to do that is what I'm saying. They're talking about it. It will never happen. All right. But all I'm saying is the fact that they're talking about that is just to give you some FUD so people start going, well, I don't know about this crypto. That's all it is. Don't listen to that nonsense because wherever there's a will, there's a way. And as you know, there's always some hacker. There's always some anti-government individual who will just go, you know what? We're not going to tell the government nothing. We'll keep your money over here for you, give you some interest. Just let us know when you want to download it. Get your private keys. You can keep it in your own wallet, in fact, offline. Government never even knows you have it. Government just talking smack at this point. It's not going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me. We'll be looking for your video, Joshua Felder. All right. Thank you for the family. See you Friday night. See you Friday night, Tanisha Lyles. Miss Price is Right winner, ladies and gentlemen. You can search the channel and show that somehow a woman picked 23718. 5 digits and did not miss 1 digit. Somehow she picked the 5 numbers in a row. Unbelievable. The odds of that is incredible. Yeah, I made a special video just for her. Wilson Ku, no worries. I got you. Thank you so much, Benita. Says more FUDs. Exactly. Charlie, Eric, they can block us, but they cannot stop us. Exactly, Charlie. Exactly. They can block most of the people, though, because most of the people believe what the government says, and most of the people don't want to jump through the hoops. Just like Joshua Felder's about to make the video, you'll see what I'm referring to, because we have to load up to the Simple Swap, and then we have to buy one coin, like he just said, BTC. We got to get BTC onto the Simple Swap platform, and then you'll understand when you see it that the pairs, it kind of doesn't look right, but you're going to pair up BTC and exchange it into BTG, for instance. Then you'll have BTG, and then you can't, well, I guess you could leave it sitting there, but you're going to send it to a wallet, and just like Joshua Felder said, you send it to the Exodus wallet, for instance, because that's what holds BTG. And we had to jump through those hoops just to buy the BTG and hodl the BTG. Most people won't do it. All right. So that's how they keep people from advancing. And like I said, who knows what BTG gold could be? It's $75 now, but what if it's $75,000 2 years from now because of inflationary situation? Hyperinflation, by the way. Count on it. All right. That's right. I like this. They can block us, but they can't stop us. That's right. Thanks, SSN fam. Fun and laughter. That's right. That's how we do it here, Curtis Davis, Mr. Financial. You know what we do here. And Friday night, we're going to do some more. And we're going to bring some more pain and more damage to the people that are trying to stop us from being financially free and financially independent. Right? Keep coins in your wallet. No taxes. Exactly, Joshua Felder. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the real deal. When you have coins and you make money. So let's just say, for the sake of argument, you bought Theta when it was 10 cents. Now Theta is $12. You bought $1,000. You now have $24,000 in your account. You decide that I'm going to withdraw the $24,000. If you withdraw the $24,000, you just now have made it a tax event. You're going to have to pay 15% on that if you had it for a year or more. If you had it for less than a year, you got to give up 25%. Okay? Now, but if you would have had it at Celsius Network or Nexo and borrowed against it, or Salt Lending, you could have taken money out by borrowing against it. Now, you're going to owe interest though. So you wouldn't have been able to take out the full 24, but you could have taken out 25%, which is $5,000, and you would have a 1% loan with Celsius Network for 36 months. So you could have taken out increments. So again, there are other options, and that loan is not a taxable event. All right? You borrow against yourself. This is what the top 10%ers do. They just never tell you. You're running around as ordinary citizen in OC, and they're saying, you want a loan? What's your credit? What's this? That's that. That. The top 10%ers are like, hey, I got $400,000 in my stock account. I need $100,000. Sure, no problem. Same thing. They got assets. Oh, I got that building over there. It's worth $1 million. Can I get $200,000? Sure, no problem. See, same thing, just a different way. That's why the people's money and what Celsius is doing. In fact, like I say, I keep talking about Cloud Token. When they came out 2.5 years ago, they were trying to do what Celsius is doing, and the governments around the world slapped them. They were like, nope. Lawsuits, frozen accounts, has done all kind of stuff to these guys because they had a debit card already 3 years ago. People were at 7-Eleven in Asia with using their debit card, their crypto debit card, 3 years ago. All right? They were giving interest daily, still are, 3 years ago. Okay? So that's why the governments were like, oh, no, 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 no. And they had an ecosystem with their own debit processors. So a person could swipe their card and it goes into crypto. They already had it working. Governments were like, no, no, no. And you can imagine it's in Asia. Third world countries, a large population of third world countries are over there. And you could imagine there are a few people who could have bought coins for 10 cents each, 25 cents each. Yeah, they might have only been to buy 2 or 3 of them, but that money right now would be worth thousands. And when it costs $8,000 a year, $5,000 a year in some of these third world countries in Asia, you can imagine somebody walking around with $100,000 of Bitcoin is like a millionaire around there, multi-millionaire with that kind of money. Okay? The government smacked it down. They're like, no, 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 we can't have that. So this is what we're dealing with right here in America. We're not a land of the free. Again, I say this every live stream. Don't think you're in the land of the free. If you're in the land of the free, we wouldn't have our government giving subsidies to oil, gas, electric companies. We wouldn't be paying taxes while they're giving other country and capitalist society. That's called socialism under any stretch of the imagination. All right? So all this stuff that they're telling you about land of the free, capitalist society, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you're not a capitalist society when you're trying to block somebody about fake money that you claim was fake. You're claiming crypto was fake. So yet you're making laws to block it. You know, this doesn't make no sense. But thank you, Joshua Feather. That's exactly right. The abuser and victim, strange relationship, IRS versus OCs. Exactly. That's why they had to create the IRS. That's exactly right. You have the private keys. It's your choice. Joshua Felder, do we have the private keys on Exodus? Let me know. Probably do, because that's a wallet by itself. So they're probably going to have your private keys. Private keys, ladies and gentlemen, means there's usually a code, some words. Usually like, well, it could be anything. It could be 8 words. It could be 10 words. It could be 20 words. That is like your lock. You're going to have to keep that 20 words or 10 words because you won't be able to get your money if you lose it. All right. That's major. And whatever other login information, you got to keep that. It's major. Okay. You're the bank. You got money in your vault and you don't want anybody to get your money. So you're going to have to keep that combination somewhere safe in a couple of spots, unfortunately. Because like me, if you don't know the story and you're new here, I have lost literally about 100 Bitcoin. Because back in the day, we didn't even have wallets. We had like this code, these words, which I didn't know nothing about. I just wrote them down. We had a string of numbers, and we had to, and basically you could pay on PayPal. And then somebody sent me these words, this number, and I had X amount of coins, but it would be over 100 because Bitcoin was only, like I said, it was under 10 cents a coin, and I bought only $10. Okay, that gives you an idea. So that's why I know firsthand all the information for your Bitcoin that you have. You need to write down, keep in a safe place for life. Even if you move, okay? Because I moved, computers crashed and all kind of things, and I thought it was worthless the whole time until 2017. When all of a sudden somebody goes, you know, Bitcoin, $17,000 a coin. I was like, what? Wait, huh? But now 8 years back, that little piece of paper I wrote on, or the computer I might have put it on, crashed and burned long time ago. I still haven't retrieved it, ladies and gentlemen, but it's all right. Thanks, family. Yep, you get private keys on X as well. Okay, there we go. Let me know. We're going to talk about this more on Friday Night Live, about the Exodus wallet. Hopefully, I can get that video from you, Joshua Felder. We can talk about it some more, and I'll load it up Friday so then people can see it. So I want to thank everybody for being here. And once again, thank you, everybody, with the members. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much by your support with your monetary support. Everybody else, subscribers to the channel, thank you so much because we are now over 12,100 subscribers. So thank you. And remember, please share the videos. Please like the videos and subscribe. All right. And that's all I can say this evening. And everybody on apps, thank you so much for being here. And Joshua Felder, once again, I want to thank you. And people, the links are down below to help you get all the free stuff. $10 free from Coinbase. Stocks free from Robinhood and Webull. You want to earn interest daily? Go to Celsius Network. The link is down below, and in the description, it'll talk about if you can send $400 or more over, they're going to give you $40 of DAI or BTC. All right? Voyager, down below. They also will give you $25 of BTC if you deposit $100 or more. You earn interest on your money from Celsius Network, and you can earn interest on your money nightly from Voyager as well. It depends. At Voyager, you need X amount of coins. At Celsius, you don't need any X amount of coins. Whatever money you have in there, that starts to earn interest Friday to Friday. And then they send you your interest the following Monday. All right? So anything we got from last Friday to this Friday as interest, they're going to give it to us on Monday. It compounds your money every Monday. So how easy is this, ladies and gentlemen? No bank's doing this. Nobody's giving you anything. So you have to take the risk yourself, and you have to be the CEO of your life. All right? So thank you once again for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And you know it's hard out here. That's why we bring the real. And fortunately for us, we have members of the channel here that have the knowledge to help expand your knowledge as well. All I can do is say, please come back again and join us on another live stream. It's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And please watch the videos that I drop, because all of this is for you. It's for you to become self-sufficient financially. And once you're self-sufficient financially, everything else takes care of itself, because you don't need to call up anybody and say, hey, I need money, I need a loan, I need this, I need that, because you've put things into place. You started your streams of income. You started your investment. You're feeling comfortable. You started doing some more investments. You're saying, I'm working hard, Eric. I'm making money. I'm working 10, 12 hours a day. I'm saying, great. You need to put a little bit of money away in some new investments, the ones that can get you that 1,000%, that 500%, that 100% on your money within a year. If you can get that, this is the greatest transfer of wealth going on right now. We don't know when this is going to stop, but please don't get caught. And with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.